Hello.
You know, today's been a really boring day so far. Don't you think it's been kind of boring?
Yeah, it is.
Not really fun. We went to a basketball game for half of it and saw people. And there's this coach there, okay? She screams at the top of her lungs. She's like, I'm kind of afraid to say it on the camera just because it might give you a headache. It's like, it's really irritating. She screams and she's like,
really bad.
Travel, trap him, you can dribble. And I kept asking Lindsay's mom, since technically she's the guardian of me today, you know, if I could go over there.
Technically, your mom.
Yeah.
She's your mom.
But if I could go over there and say, you know, shut up, you're really annoying and it's bothering me. Like, I was going to say kind of nicer than that, but if she didn't stop, I would have went over there and hit her. Like, honestly, no.
Like,
just
punch.
I would have hit her like
Punch.
this. And it would have hurt because let me just tell you, I have a pretty nasty punch the other day. I was punching my punch bag. Jeremy came in and turned off the light. And when he did turn off the light, I'd punch it and I turned to look and see what it was, and it was like, give me right in the face. It was kind of like, what? Yeah, and it kind of hurt. But you know, my eye's better now, so it's good. And then after I was done punching everything, I went to sleep. But I sleep kind of weird. Lindsay. So one of our first sleepovers we ever had, I ended up waking up and she was like, Becky? And it was really funny because I was like all over the place.
And she shakes in her sleep and she
talks.
talks.
I talk a lot.
And if you're playing a song, she just randomly gets up and sings that part. So it's like Al said, like this one part said believe. So she gets up right somewhere. I don't know how she knew it was on believe, but she said believe.
One time my mom, I don't know if she was playing the Lion King or what, because I fell asleep in her room. And in the middle of the night I woke up and I was like, Simba's hair! And my mom was like, what's wrong with Simba's hair? And I was like, ah! And I fell back asleep. And in the morning she told me about it and I think that was pretty funny because, you know, I wasn't dreaming about Simba, let me just tell you right now.
Yeah.
I do sing the colors of the rainbow in my sleep sometimes. Stephanie came in my room one day and she was like, okay, not one day, it was nighttime obviously, and I was sleeping and she woke me up and said, stop singing, I'm trying to sleep, I can't sleep when you're singing. And I was like, I'm not singing, I'm sleeping. She goes, no, you're singing the colors of the rainbow. I was like, I don't even know that song. Is there such song?
That's it, maybe.
The colors of the rainbow? I've never heard that song, but apparently I was singing it. And I was actually dreaming about my mom being shot in the head with a sniper because I remember that dream pretty well. It wasn't a good dream, it just wasn't a bad dream. I mean, you know, she kind of got shot in the head and then Stephanie woke me up. But fortunately, my mom hadn't been shot in the head. Lindsay sleeps kind of funny in her sleep too, though. You know, I'm not the only one who sleeps weird. Okay. I
don't sleep weird.
Yes, she does. You wake up sometime. You know, she did the last time. You pushed me off the bed. She steals all the blankets too. Look at this.
I get cold easily. I'm sorry.
But you do it when you're unconscious.
No.
I was like this, and we're like sharing the blanket, and Lindsay just goes, and I don't have any on mine. And it makes me so mad. So,
I never know that. Nobody ever told me that before.
I told you that morning when we woke up. So you take my blankets, and yeah, normally we sleep with separate blankets. That way she gets hers, and I get mine. Because I have to fight with her in the middle of the night. But what's more annoying is because she's like really strong in her sleep, and I'm like weak, and I'm like, and she just takes it. It makes me really upset because I shiver all night long while Lindsay's over there like it makes me really not like her in the morning because I get up and I'm like freezing and I'm like, I hate you, and as soon as she wakes up I take the blanket.
I never had that happen. What are you talking about?
I would like to take the blanket from you when you wake up. But I don't because I'm a nice person. Even though you're not when you're sleeping, she is so mean. You just take the blanket. Like, I mean, one time you took my blanket, you left your own. I was like, oh. And Lindsay, like, she grabbed my blanket and took it for her. I'm like, she only had 3. And she didn't need it.
No. The most blankets I've ever used was 6.
So, we were using this one, the SpongeBob one, the what was it? Tinkerbell one, and then that we were using those big ones, the big sheets that we used. And she was using hers, and she just grabbed my, like, she did not need that. There was no reason for that. I was really upset because in the morning, I mean, it just hurt me that you would take something from me whenever you had plenty.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Apparently, I would hope you didn't know you were taking blankets from me. I hope you're not knowing that, you're leaving your best friend shivering in the night while you enjoy you're probably sweating as many blankets as you had on you.
Probably. No, but then the one time I slept over her house,
My house is
you
fun
were
to sleep
gonna
over.
push me off the bed.
That's why I move over when I'm awake. I go, oh my gosh, this is gonna
I
fall.
almost fall off whenever I'm asleep.
Because I can't
And
help
I
it.
can't push you over.
That's because I'm singing. You would not push someone while they're singing, would you? Phone's ringing again.
No, because if you flip
This
it
is the
over,
second
they'd be
video.
singing into the pillow. It's like, oh.
Lindsay has no heart. What does that mean?
Are you kidding me?
You don't have the heart
Let's
to push somebody when they're singing in their sleep. I mean, that's just rude, okay?
I do to Mandy.
They're trying to enjoy their sleep, and you just sit there and push them.
I do to Mandy.
Mandy wrote on the desk, "Why does everybody hate me?"
Which is probably my fault.
Because Lindsay always says nobody likes you, Mandy. She's always like, nobody likes you, Mandy. But I do stuff for Mandy all the time. I can't believe that she just sees right past all the nice things I do for her. And that's just everybody hates. I don't hate her. I mean, sometimes she's really annoying and everything, but like,
Come on, Mandy.
I don't hate her. I took her to the bathroom like 4 times today. If you call that hate, then I don't know. Because it just breaks my heart. No.